Alright, hey guys, it's Amy. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit it! Hit that damn subscribe button because you will not miss out on the exclusive content that I'll be producing for you lot! And hit that like button also, and I would really appreciate that. That would help. That would help so much. By the way, your girl went and got her hair did, obvious. So, let's get on to the video. I'll be talking about how I caused my year 6 teacher to break his shoulder when I was in year 6. It's a pretty interesting one. As part of the last trip of the year, we all took a trip up to PGL. I forgot where we were, but we were situated up north of England. I was quite homesick, and at the time I suffered from migraines really bad. So not only was I homesick at that time, but I was also sick in general, like I had a bad headache, stomach ache. I didn't do much for the couple days we stayed up there. Bearing in mind, we went to PGL and we stayed up in the actual PGL centre for 1 week. So not a week, but 5 days. On Monday, I remember Monday and Tuesday, I was so poorly. Wednesday, I was poorly in the morning, but I remember I rested a bit more and I felt better. That same morning that I was resting, it was canoeing. It was canoe day or something. Everybody did canoeing in my group that day. I was sitting in this shed where it's called a safety shed or something. I remember sitting in there and I fell asleep, took a nap. And as soon as I woke up, my headache was gone, so I was fine. One of the PGL coaches asked me if I was cool to go into a canoe boat. And I said, yeah, but these canoe boats could only fit two people. And all my friends were with their friends. All my friends were taken, like there was nobody else I could go in a canoe boat with because there weren't any single canoe boats. You had to go with one other person. And so because I had been asleep, like because I had taken that nap at that time, there was no one available. My teacher, he came along and said, oh, Amy, I see you've got nobody here to go on a canoe boat with. You might as well go with me. And you know what? This is some tea. But I had a small crush on that teacher at the time. I did. Just saying, I had a small crush on him. And next thing you know, I break his shoulder. Anyway, I'm like, cool, let's do this. I'm excited as well because I had a small crush on him, okay? We get out the canoe boat. I get in on the front. I'm going to use this as an example. So let's say the canoe boat is like this. I sit here, he's sitting at the back. Okay, we got that established. We slid ourselves into the lake with the help of those paddle sticks and the jetty on the side of us. You were supposed to keep your arms and legs inside the boat at all times. Even if you're on the brink of falling into the lake, you have to keep your arms and legs in the boat to avoid injury. Okay? This teacher grabbed onto the jetty to the right of us, and all of a sudden, we're in the lake, but he uses the jetty as a way to push us further into the lake. I don't know why he did that because that's the whole reason why we had paddles. Like we used the paddles to push us forward, but instead he decided to use the jetty as a way to push us forward. Anyway, his arm was on the jetty. The boat all of a sudden starts moving and I'm panicking and I tried to keep still with my paddles in front of me like this, try to keep the boat balanced. But with his damn arm still on the jetty, we start swaying, we start rocking, it's getting a bit mad. All of a sudden, it sways even more, gets even rougher, and that's when I knew we about to fall in. And still, his hand is on the jetty. So his hand, let's say the bed is the jetty. We then tip over. His shoulder might have slipped out of place or tore it apart or whatever. But I remember his shoulder did a madness. I think the canoe boat hit him at the same time. Even that extra force applied to his arm caused his shoulder to break. Well, a ligament within his shoulder broke. I don't know this biology skeleton stuff, but all I know is that he broke his shoulder. I was fine. We both fell into the lake, obviously, but I was fine. I managed to swim onto the jetty, get onto the jetty easily, but he was struggling, obviously, because he can't use his arm properly. So I remember he reached out for my arm, I reached out for his, pulled him out with as much force as I could, because at the time I was only 11, right? I remember I pulled him with all my strength. Not to brag, but have you seen these guns? Don't mess He was straining, like you could see the pain in his facial expression. He was rushed to A&E. I was fine. That was an eventful day. So yeah, guys, that was the story of how I caused my year 6 teacher to break his arm. Because if I weren't there and then on that same day that all of this had occurred, none of this would have happened. So yeah, don't mess. Subscribe for more story time. Subscribe for my vlogs. Subscribe for my skits. Subscribe for more, people. What are you doing? Like the video and look out for more. Thanks, guys. See ya.